I feel like this is just it's either you're on one side or the other with the situation, right? Because everybody asks, they're on one side or the other. Who you picking between these two rappers? Who's a better rapper? Jay or Weezy? The most controversial GOAT topic. I feel like that's the most controversial one. What about you?
They're definitely the two. I'd say they're top two. Like
They're the only ones I feel like that have the
rapping off the top in the studio.
Yeah, like no
both of them
writing.
don't write. Yeah,
Yeah, that's insane.
they're the only two I feel like can really say that title.
facts.
I feel like it just gets to a point where you just have to ask, what type of rap do you want more? Like,
Yeah.
Do you want to hear the bars applied to life, or do you just want the bars?
Yeah.
Like,
That's what it is.
That's
at the
all
end
it
of the day.
boils down.
It's what do you want to listen to? Me personally, Weezy's the best rapper of all time, but I'm not mad at anybody saying Hov is, because I done heard Hov spit and I'm just like, damn, like
How'd you even think of that?
you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I'm thinking like damn, that really does mean that or some shit like that.
Like the double entendres
Yeah.
are crazy, but Wheezy, that same energy that Ho puts into entendres, I think Wheezy puts into the metaphors and similes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Weezy
So
will literally have you sing.
Like what?
It's like they have the same strength level, but in different areas of
Yeah.
lyricism.
They both had me puzzled listening to some of the bars.
Yeah.
Like, how'd you even think of that, bro? That shit's insane.
So
I remember the first time I heard 6 foot 7 foot, and I'm just like,
yeah.
how do you rap like this? Like,
off the top, he's just literally going like literally like metaphor for metaphor each time, punchline for punchline. I'm like, all right, bro.
His mixtapes are really where you like take it in. Like he's
Yeah,
actually
yeah, like
mixtape
that's
run
when you
is-
kind of just, and you keep hearing them years
labels
later,
can't even say
years
anything about
later,
that.
years
Yeah.
later, and you're like, what the fuck? Like,
'Cause
I'm
he-
just hearing this now.
He doesn't have to think about song making. All he has to do is just go off when he's on mixtapes.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry
So-
about crafting the song perfectly.
Who you taking though? Who you personally taking?
I'm taking Weezy personally, but I understand both sides.
I'm taking
Man,
Weezy, man.
I'm not gonna lie. It sounds crazy. I'm taking Hov.
You taking Hov?
It's not crazy. It's not crazy.
It's not crazy, bro. It's
Take
not.
it,
It's not crazy.
I think
not
I think I enjoy. I think I have more expectation going into Hov's classic albums sometimes, just with production and the overall packaging of how he crafted an album.
Also, I'm looking at it like this too.
And I like the perspective he raps from, like the idea that like he raps, like he kind of set that blueprint that Drake kind of raps from now, where it's just like, yo, I'm better than you, I could crush you,
Yeah.
like, I'm that calculated.
I'm not mad at that, and it's one of those.
Yeah.
I think Wayne is a victim of his own success in a way, because he put out a lot of content, a lot of music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like a lot. So
and a lot of that content was,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Could've
So he
been
put out
trimmed.
a lot of stuff where Hov is all calculated. Everything about Hov just seems so calculated.
But at the
Where-
same time, like what classic mixtape is over? You know, like he
Yeah.
omits himself from certain
Exactly.
arguments that are culturally important.
So that's what I'm saying. Wayne for the culture, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because he literally did it for the culture. Hov literally, everything was just a business move with Hov, but like
Yeah,
he did it for the game.
yeah.
Wayne might have did it for the culture.
Yeah, one was for the culture, one was for the
But-
game. Yeah,
Jay did it for the game. So that's
Yeah.
why it just depends how you're looking at it.
fair enough. That's a good way to look at it. Yeah,
Because you ask anybody in the South, they're
yeah.
taking-
Nobody will. I don't even think the South likes Jay-Z.
You're
I'm gonna
taking-
be honest.
but
Nah.
you might find some people in the North that rock with Wayne, but you're not finding people in the South that are
Everywhere
taking.
loves Wayne. Everywhere. That's the main thing.
No,
that
I know.
separates them.
I'm saying Hov is not getting love in the South, but Wayne can get love in the North.
Yeah, 100%.
Because Wayne culturally had a bigger impact.
If you're asking me who has more universal love, Wayne, easily. Like,
Yeah.
That's not even a question. I think you have to go like international to like other countries to kind of see more of Hov's overall impact. But if
But
we're just
his
talking
impact's
North
not even
America,
rap overseas, like compared to Wayne's of strictly just rap. Hov's impact overseas has the business aspect aside too.
that's true. But like I think Hov goes and does stadium tours anywhere in the world at this point.
No,
you
for sure, for sure.
Weezy, I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm just saying it has to be. I think Hov is more ready for that right now. With
Yeah.
how his brand has been positioned worldwide.
Listen, ain't no right answer on this one because those two to me are the best two rappers of all time, objectively and subjectively. You know, that's just how I look at it.
Like me, like, cause when you ask me like who's better, Hov or Wayne, my first instant thought is like I'm gonna have to compare Blueprint and Carter 2. And yo, honestly, like I don't think one is that much better than the other, but I would say because Carter 2 is a bit of a longer album, there's maybe a 1-2 track you could pluck from it. Whereas with Blueprint, like everything can stay. top to bottom, everything could stay. Except for maybe Hola Jovito. And that's not for the verse, that's for the beat. The beat kind of gets annoying, the hook.
See, and Carter 2,
Let's break it down.
you can't go album for album because it's not fair.
Who has better storytelling? Obviously Jay, right?
Hove.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
isn't even fair.
Better wordplay.
Yo, honestly, I think they're even, bro. Like, Wayne's is more in your face because it's metaphors and similes, but Hove does the entendres.
Yeah.
You don't catch it. That's why it's
Yeah.
good.
I'd give Wayne a slight edge.
I'm giving Wayne.
I'll give Wayne the edge because of his creativity.
Yes, I'm giving it to Wayne.
Oh, that's 1-1. Flow.
It's so
That can go either way. Like, that's a
even,
toss up.
But I'm giving it to Wayne. I'm giving it to Wayne.
I might give it to Wayne too.
I'm giving it to Wayne. Just for like the, just for like some of the old 8, 09 shit.
Just like the
shit
flow
goes-
to like give you the stank face and
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
And even the versatility with the flow too, like to go on some
Yeah.
R&B tracks.
I'll give Wayne flow,
On
but I
pop
might
tracks.
give I
Yeah.
might give Hove delivery. I'll give Wayne flow, but I'll give Hove delivery. Like sometimes his vocal tone, the way he spaces out the bars.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
pauses.
I see that. I give phone, but
The voice.
flow I'm giving to Wayne. Delivery I can give to Jay. Voice
I think
Wayne.
Or would you include voice and delivery?
both
Yeah.
their I think both of their voice get criticism though. Like,
Yeah.
Wayne's voice has gotten its fair share of
Especially
criticism.
the auto-tune
Hove
Wayne,
has
yeah.
gotten
Yeah,
his
auto
fair
tune
share.
Wayne's got a lot of criticism.
I think Hove's voice has maybe gotten less criticism.
Yeah,
So I think maybe you could choose Hove's delivery.
oh, my bad.
Longevity.
As a rapper, Wayne.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if Hove comes back right now, his longevity's not done.
It-
He gave us 4 for 4 and it was received well. And then before that, he took a hiatus when he dropped.
But the constant
Magna
hiatus is
Carta.
you can't be in those categories with the constant hiatus to
But
determine longevity, bro.
longevity, in my opinion, means like if you came back, it wouldn't have the same impact or you wouldn't affect the game.
Facts, no.
I don't think his longevity's been
For sure.
cut.
For sure, because he's dominated. In
I think what
each
you're talking
era.
about is consistency.
Yeah, his consistency is Wayne's more consistent.
Wayne has got enough.
Yeah, longevity
consistency,
because
for sure.
he still can come back. You know, he's dominated in each era he's been in. So, it can go either way because Wayne's been in the game since the '90s as well, late '90s.
I would give Wayne consistency like overall because I'd say in the later years, Jay, like you said, he eased up and Wayne just kind of kept dropping tape,
Yeah.
kept dropping tape. But even then, like you could argue Wayne's consistency suffered when he went through the Birdman shit because he didn't drop shit for a very long time.
That is true.
And Hove still kind of dropped a 1-2 during that time where Wayne was going through that.
I
so-
think that's either way. Yeah, that might go either way because
But I'm saying right now though, Wayne is more
Wayne's
consistent
more
than
consistent
Hove.
right now.
Wayne is dropping mixtapes. Wayne's giving out features.
Wayne's putting out music for us.
Hit making ability.
That's either way. Am I picking
Got to
that?
give it to Wayne.
I'm not picking
no,
that. No, I'm not picking
Wayne gets a slight
I'd say
edge.
Wayne, too.
Gets a slight edge. The biggest of Hove's hits. Again, I don't want to be that guy, but it was either like he had a really good sample. It was just a really good song, or he had a really good feature to help just give him that extra little boost. With Wayne, like that nigga just had hits off the strength of
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Like if you look at Hove's hits, like he had consistent hits that were like probably top 40, top 20. Wayne has
Yeah,
a lot of
yes,
like
yeah.
top
Wayne-
10 type shit,
what am
top
I
15
saying?
type shit.
number ones and tens. Wayne has more. So yeah,
I think
Hits?
they both have like 2 diamonds though.
yeah.
But yeah. They're up there. That's close.
Wayne has.
Cause like, all right, Hove's biggest hit in more recent times is probably what Empire State of Mind, maybe Run This Town,
Yeah. one of
Niggas in
those.
Paris, those type of joints.
I got the keys.
Collaborative,
Yeah,
calculated
true, yeah.
effort. Wayne, like,
Facts.
again, I'm not saying Lollipop is of the same creed of those songs, but as a hit, it's just as big. A Millie, just as big. 6 foot, 7 foot. Corey Guns didn't carry that song. He had an amazing verse, but Wayne gave it the hype. You know,
Corey Guns.
Wayne gets
it.
Wayne gets it.
I had to bring out Corey Guns.
Even when Wayne came with Carter for Uproar,
Yeah.
huge hit, smash hit by himself.
Facts.
No, Weezy's.
And we didn't even know what a Wayne hit sounded like at that point because it had been so long. We're like, how is this even going to sound for Wayne to give us a hit? And then we heard Uproar and we're like, I guess that's what it sounded like. So, you know,
We need a Wayne, bro.
Quality of albums. Or album quality.
Hove.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
just not. That one, it sounds
I'd
fucked up for
agree.
me to say, but it's not comparable. because each whole album was just well crafted,
Yeah.
concise, stuff like that.
The only arguments you really have are Carter 2 and 3.
Yeah,
I mean, real Southerners will say 1, and young niggas will say 4. But
Yeah.
universally, it's 2 and
yeah.
3.
2 and 3, it's like you can't debate that.
Facts.
They can go against any.
Yeah, you're right. The
but,
South is gonna throw number 1 in there for sure.
and they'll probably throw the Block is Hot in there. But universally, like
me as a youngin, 4 is in there for me, man. Like
Yeah, definitely.
yeah,
That was the first one I like copped
Yeah.
off iTunes.
yeah. I
4
bought that.
was-
I bought that same day as Take Care from HMV.
Yeah.
Prehistoric shit.
I remember, bro, because you had 4 for me. Like you had She Will, you had How to Love, you had was it John? John was on that.
4 was crazy.
Like,
It
you had-
dropped and he
Nightmares at the
had-
bottom.
Like
He dropped like the original with like the sky in the background and him in the green gown, and then he dropped
Yeah.
the deluxe with the
The
white
red-
background and the red gown. Like, oh, that was fucking tough.
yeah, like
Blonde
fucking
Glow. Oh,
tough.
She Will too.
yeah, She Will.
Blowing President
John is
Carter.
President
shit up,
Carter,
man.
like
Oh, Mira's on that too with Bruno Mars.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. 4 for the
Yeah,
youngins.
I think 4 should be in there.
4
too.
for the youngins was because that did crazy first week.
Yeah, to the Millie.
Yeah, 4 did crazy. So I'm like,
4 isn't
you have to
insane,
throw it in there. But Jay just has more. Like for me, I'm just throwing for Wayne. I'm just throwing
4,
those in
4
there.
actually has a lot of like. 4 was just a really calm album. It had
Yeah.
a lot of calm gems on there, but you know it was hitting
Because with Jay, you have Blueprints.
because he had Blunt blowing on there.
What Jay albums would you put against those 3 Wayne albums? You put Blueprint?
Blueprint, Black Album, Reasonable
Reasonable
Doubt
Doubt?
is the easiest choice. But
Yeah.
after that, I think you can throw American Gangster at him. I think you can throw Hard Knock Life at him. I think you can throw Watch the Throne if we're counting.
Because
collab
Watch the
albums.
Throne destroys.
Of course,
fucking-
people are gonna throw 4 for 4 at him, even though I think it's a different type of album.
So Wayne's top 3 are 2, 3, and 4,
Yeah,
and then Hove's top 3: Blueprint, Reasonable Doubt, and then
Black Album.
Black Album.
yeah.
Who's that's a great. Who's
Hov.
winning that?
I'm sorry, Hov gets it. When you have Just
For me
Blaze and
personally,
Kanye West
personally, I'm
lacing
going
the
for Wayne.
majority of your
Yeah.
production, nah.
Personally, I'm going for Wayne, but I see why.
I'm sorry, the production cannot fuck with Hov's album.
Yeah, that's
like,
what
on
it is.
any
You know
level.
what?
On
if we're
any
going
level.
off production, then yeah, because you
There's
have
no
the Go
beat.
producer.
There's no beat on any of those albums that can stand up to the beat for you
Birdman
don't
was
know.
stingy. Birdman was stingy with Wayne's studio at the time and getting him great producers.
No. We already talked about this. By Carter 2, he got that out of here, fam.
Hey.
Carter 2, like, okay, the best beats Wayne probably had it, like, Let the Beat Build. Kanye made that. The Fly In, Fly Out beats from Carter 2.
Comfortable on Carter 3's there.
Comfortable.
Yeah, he produced.
Feel Me on
Yeah.
Carter 2. And, like, you know, like, those are great beats. Those are good beats. But then on the J albums, you have What More Can I Say? December 4th. You Don't Know. The Ruler's Back. Like, those beats are just on a different echelon.
Yeah, so
Production.
beat
But you
selection.
can't compare. You can't
also, yeah.
compare
And
production
then if you
wise.
go to like Reasonable Doubt, the beats for like Can I Live, Politics as Usual, like it's just a different
no,
conversation.
you can't compare production wise anything that Ye had his hand in. That's
Yeah.
what I think personally.
It's just not even fair.
Yeah.
Like Hov genuinely has some of the best production in the game next to Ye and Ross and
Yeah.
probably
Yo,
like
Ross-
a few other names you can.
Ross has great production.
Definitely, yeah.
Because Ross be working with like Justice League and a lot of the same producers Hov worked with, Kanye West and Just Blaze.
and all.
Yeah.
Just Blaze.
Like fam, when you have, I'm telling you, the niggas that used to put them church sounding samples
Yeah.
on records and shit, and niggas would just speak their life on it. Different, man.
Bro, that's why I always say I want Drake to get on more Just Blaze beats. Because when him and Ross get on those Just Blaze beats together,
Actually, I'm sleep. Wayne's
Yellow Tape.
Wayne's
Yellow.
probably closest attempt to one of those type of beats is like the beat for The Mob.
yeah.
You know, like that
Yeah.
beat is crazy.
That beat is
like,
ridiculous.
That beat's insane. That's like a Dipset type beat. If he spit over more of those type of beats, we could have different conversations about his albums.
Yeah. Beat selection definitely Hove's way.
Yeah.
Influence definitely Wheezy.
That's not even, I'm not gonna.
Yeah. I think the longevity of his influence has surpassed Hov's by this point. Hov kind of had like trendy influence at his time. Like he influenced fashion during his time.
He did,
He
but
influenced
no-
maybe what car you got at your time.
Yeah.
But beyond that,
It's done. Wayne Lily's like YNs. Youngins wanted to be Wayne. Youngins in the rap game literally admitted to looking up to Wayne.
I'll say what I will say is Jay probably started the trend of being on the cutting edge being on the cutting edge of shit if it was already inevitable. Like if he saw that the Maybach was gonna be a big thing because it's a big luxurious whip, he rapped about it first. You know, like he was kind of
Yeah.
the first one to put in his rap. He was kind of the first one to talk about the fan. He was talking about Frank Mueller's and Richard Miller's back
Jay
then.
was talking about,
You know, like he
that
talked
rich
about
stuff
the
back then.
inevitability. So maybe
Yeah.
he didn't influence it. Maybe these were just inevitable, but he was on the cutting edge before a
did.
lot of niggas. Before
And
a lot of niggas.
that's a Drake song right now.
You remember when niggas were throwing out their jerseys to wear fucking polos and business casual attire to the club?
Yeah.
I'm blaming Jay-Z for that atrocious behavior. Niggas was in the club with jeans and blazers on. And that's Ho's fault.
And we're in a fitted at the
That's
same time.
Ho's fault.
We're in a fitted with that too.
Content, subject matter, definitely Hove's way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
Pretty
even-
close.
That's just a really like who are you picking, man? It's just
Do you do it for the game or for the culture?
Yeah.
That's your question.
and me. I'm gonna have to do it for the culture with this one.
Yeah.
Like it's like, do you like Mike or you like Braun? Who do you like?
Rap battles will go Hove's way too. Like as far as dissing.
Wayne doesn't diss niggas.
Yeah,
Wayne
he
just
doesn't.
raps better than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to focus on a nigga. He focuses on himself.
He'll say like one little
Facts.
bar. Like
That's what makes him great though. Like he's
Yeah.
too focused on himself to like be able to put that energy on a nigga.
He's not gonna dig up dirt on you or nothing.
no, because imagine Wayne dedicate a whole track against you, you'd get
like-
flamed up.
Because when
Every
he did
other
it
bar.
against, when he did against
Gilly?
Hov, like the whole
Oh.
"kidnap your bitch" line on like
Oh, yeah.
Carter 4, like it was bars, but it wasn't something you heard him been like, oh, this affected Hov. It was just like, oh, nah, Wayne spitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's
Basically.
it.